I recently put out a post asking what back-to-school tutorial you guys would like to see, and a lot of you left a comment for a pencil case. When I was in school, I usually kept all my pencils and pens in my backpack pocket, but if you get tired of sifting through a jumble of pens, here's how to make a useful pencil holder that fits into your binder. This will make it easy for you to grab the pens or pencils you use the most without having to dig around through a pouch. It's easy to make, and you can customize the color and the size you need. Here's what you'll need to make one: a cutting mat, your pencils or pens, a ruler, duct tape, in more colors if you want, an X-Acto blade or scissors if you prefer, and a hole punch. First, use the tallest pen or pencil to determine the height of the holder. I'm making mine about 8 inches tall. Then overlap another piece onto that one. And then another piece. I decided to use 3 pieces to fit mine. If you have more pens, overlap more pieces. Now make another one just like this using the same method. Flip one over and stick them both back to back. Carefully so there are no air bubbles. Then make a 1-inch border of tape. And cut the corners like this. Flip it over and stick the flaps onto the back. Now get your binder and decide where to make the holes. I'm going to keep mine on the lower end, so my holes will be right around here. Mark about a 1/2 inch away from the edge. Then punch the holes. To make the slots for the pens, align them where they will go, and measure out so the middle section will be about 2 inches tall. Then make marks against the pen or pencil like this. Holding it straight down will measure out enough room for the pen to fit in the holder. Now cut lines connecting the marks you made. Then put the pens in. Now, you could leave it like this and be done, but since the slots are cut, I noticed some of the stickiness from the tape rubs off onto the pens. So if you don't want little white goobers on your pencils, you can cover those openings with strips of duct tape. I chose to use other colors for this part and make a striped design out of it. The strips I cut are about 1/4 inch. Starting with one, wrap the strip around the top section and make sure the end is on the back, so the pencil isn't rubbing on the edge of the tape. Repeat this on the bottom section. For the middle section, wrap the tape, but make the end of the strip on the front so that, again, the pencil isn't going to rub against the end of the tape. Repeat those steps for the remaining slots and your holder is ready to use. I hope you found this tutorial helpful, and feel free to comment below and share pics of the holders you made on my Facebook page, Twitter, or Instagram. You can find direct links to my pages in the description below. And thanks again for those who left suggestions on back-to-school projects. More tutorials are on the way, so be sure to subscribe and check out my channel. For even more back-to-school projects, check out these tutorials here. You can also find the links and more sea lemon listed in the description below.